Schönbrunn Palace, or Schloss Schönbrunn in German, is one of the most iconic landmarks in Vienna, Austria. This palace stands as a silent witness to the long history of the Habsburg dynasty and the Austrian Empire. Its history dates back to the 14th century, when the area was known as Katterberg, a hunting ground owned by Austrian nobility. In 1569, Emperor Maximilian II acquired the land and developed it into a private hunting park surrounded by protective fencing. The name Schönbrunn, meaning beautiful spring or lovely fountain, emerged in the 17th century, inspired by a legend in which Emperor Matthias discovered a natural spring on the site. In the late 17th century, Emperor Leopold I decided to build a magnificent palace on this land. He commissioned architect Johann Bernhard Fischer von Erlach to design the palace in the Baroque style, inspired by the grandeur of the Palace of Versailles in France. However, the original plans were not fully realized due to financial constraints and ongoing wars. It was not until the 18th century, under the reign of Maria Theresa, that Schönbrunn reached its peak glory. The Habsburg Empress undertook extensive renovations and expansions of the palace, with the help of architect Nicholas Percassi. Schönbrunn became the summer residence of the imperial family and a center of political and cultural activity. It was within this palace that the young Mozart once performed for the royal family, highlighting Schönbrunn's significance in European art history. The architecture of Schönbrunn Palace reflects the grandeur of the Baroque style, characterized by its symmetrical layout, intricate decorations, and its signature golden yellow color, famously known as Schönbrunn yellow. The palace contains over 1,441 rooms, though only a small portion is open to the public. Among its most renowned spaces are the Great Gallery, a grand hall used for official banquets and lavish events, the Hall of Mirrors, where Mozart once played, and the Million Room, a small chamber adorned with rosewood paneling and miniature, Indian and Persian paintings. Furthermore, the vast Schönbrunn Gardens, spanning more than 1.2 square kilometers, are one of its major attractions. The gardens are designed in formal Baroque style, complete with magnificent fountains, a maze, and the Gloriette pavilion, which offers breathtaking views of the palace grounds. In the 19th century, Emperor Franz Joseph made Schönbrunn his primary residence. He was born, raised, and spent much of his life in the palace. After the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire in 1918, Schönbrunn was no longer used as a royal residence. The Austrian government converted it into a museum, and in 1996, it was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Today, the palace attracts millions of visitors annually who come to explore its history or attend cultural events such as classical music concerts and traditional Christmas markets. Schönbrunn is an extraordinary symbol of Austria's history, art, and architecture. With its stunning palace, expansive gardens, and enduring cultural role, it remains one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. More than just a building, Schönbrunn represents the power, opulence, and invaluable historical heritage of Austria.
Schönbrunn Palace has many interesting facts that make it one of the most iconic tourist destinations in Austria. The palace has 1,441 rooms, although only 40 of them are open to the public. Each room reflects the luxurious lifestyle of the Habsburg family with magnificent Baroque decorations, as seen in the Grand Gallery. The site also witnessed Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's first concert as a 6-year-old, where he performed for Emperor Franz I and Maria Theresa. Behind the palace is the Gloriette, a large pavilion built in 1775 to commemorate the Austrian victory, which is now home to a cafe and offers stunning panoramic views of Vienna. The palace is also home to the world's oldest zoo, Schönbrunn Zoo, which opened in 1752 and is now home to over 700 species of animals, including giant pandas and Siberian tigers. Maria Theresa, one of the most important figures in Austrian history, played a large role in renovating and developing Schönbrunn, making it the official summer residence of the imperial family. The design of the palace is often compared to the Palace of Versailles in France for its splendor and Baroque architecture. Schönbrunn also has historical significance as Napoleon Bonaparte used it as his headquarters during the French occupation of Austria, and several important peace treaties were signed here. In addition, the palace gardens have a labyrinth designed to entertain the royal family, which is now a favorite attraction for visitors. A UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1996, Schönbrunn is renowned for its architectural beauty and its role in European history. Interestingly, despite being built centuries ago, some of the rooms in the palace are equipped with advanced technology of its time, such as heating systems. The palace is also often used as a film set, including the film Sissi, which tells the story of Empress Elizabeth. The palace gardens are designed with symmetry to create harmony and are adorned with mythological statues such as the Neptune fountain that symbolizes the power of the sea. The beautiful flower clock in the garden, which is redesigned every season, is another major attraction for visitors. With all these interesting facts, Schönbrunn Palace offers not only visual splendor, but also an experience rich in history and culture. To visit Schönbrunn Palace, you can choose different types of tickets according to your needs. The Classic Pass provides access to the palace, Gloriette, Maze, and Palm House. If you want to explore more rooms in the palace, you can choose the Grand Tour ticket. Ticket prices range from $22 to $40, with special discounts for children and students. Combination tickets with the zoo are also available, making it suitable for family visits. The palace is also equipped with various facilities such as an information center, audio guides in various languages, cafes and restaurants serving Austrian specialities, and a souvenir shop. For visitors with special needs, the main area of the palace has been designed to be wheelchair-friendly. However, due to limited parking spaces, it is recommended to use public transport such as the subway, U-Bahn, to reach the venue. With its architectural beauty, rich history, and various attractions, Schönbrunn Palace offers a mesmerizing travel experience for everyone. Be sure to book your tickets in advance if you plan to visit during the high season. Schönbrunn Palace can be easily reached using various modes of public transport in Vienna. The first option is the U-Bahn, subway line U4, green, which directly connects the city center with Schönbrunn station, just a few minutes walk from the palace. The journey from the city center, such as Karlsplatz station, takes about 15-20 minutes. Alternatively, you can also take tram number 10 or 60, which stops at the Schloss Schönbrunn stop, and the journey takes about 20-30 minutes, depending on the departure point. If you prefer the bus, bus number 10A also stops at the same stop, providing easy access to the palace grounds. Another alternative is to use the commuter train, S-Bahn, especially if you're coming from outside the city. Simply change to line U4 upon arrival in Vienna. All these modes are integrated in one ticketing system, such as one-way tickets, day tickets, or weekly tickets, which can be purchased at automated machines or the Wiener Linien app. Don't forget to validate your ticket before your journey begins. For a convenient experience, plan your route using apps such as Google Maps, avoid peak hours, and have small change ready if buying tickets directly at the machine. With an efficient public transport system, you can easily explore the beauty of Schönbrunn Palace, from the palace's magnificent interiors to its gardens, maze, and zoo. Don't miss the chance to enjoy one of the best destinations in Vienna by using convenient, economical, and eco-friendly public transport. Come and enjoy a journey that not only takes you back in time, but also creates lasting memories.